my production values had to match the production values at Universal or Warner Brothers or Columbia or any of these heavily financed studios. I couldn't, you know, go in there and go, well, you know, you guys, I don't have anybody behind me but my wife and my house. You know, they didn't care. You know, they were willing to do business with me, but I had to like stand up and be able to solve my own financial problems and bring them product that had as much production value and as good writing and everything else and directing as any other show they were buying. And I felt that if I could answer those two requirements, that I would be an employable commodity, and in fact was. Probably would have pursued acting, although that's a very similar. I mean, I've done some acting and I've enjoyed it, and it's a very similar thing in a way to writing. It's sort of like I improv at a keyboard. I'm basically all the characters, and so when I'm playing a character as an actor, I get that same opportunity to be the character. You know, I'm glad I don't have to make my living as an actor. I would starve, but I do get enough jobs to be able to do it, and it does, you know, it does feel very satisfying to me when I'm connecting up with a character right. I worked for my father, who was my hero in life, but I wasn't drawn to business. I wasn't drawn, I mean, to traditional business. I certainly ran a big business, but my dad was in the home decorating business, and I wasn't really I mean, I loved him, but I didn't love the business, and you know, and I found myself cheating on him a little bit. You know, I'd take off and go to a coffee shop and write with a yellow pad and everything, when I should have been, you know, trying to sell stuff for him and be out in the field working for him, and I felt really guilty about that. And I used to remember thinking, you know, this is just no way to live a life, you know, where you're pretending to be something you're not, and you don't have any love or joy for what you're doing. And when I realized that I could actually make a living as a writer, something that I would do for free, you know, and did for years and years and years, you know, it was just a joy, and it's been every day of my life I get up and I can hardly wait to start.